Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. In today's class, I'll be teaching you on how to make a crinoline fascinator. Okay, and the materials involved for today's tutorial is your Alice band. Although this Alice band comes in different sizes, but today we are using the medium size of Alice band. And your scissors for cutting, your measuring tape, your trimmings. This comes in two colors, though that's what I've seen, silver and gold. But if you come across any color, you can choose to work with it, okay? And your arrow feather, your star feather, is a two different feathers. You've seen it, the two different feathers. This one is called the star feather and this one is called the arrow feather. And your trimmings, of course, for covering your Alice band. Your crinoline, this is a 6 inches crinoline. It's the biggest size of the crinoline, okay? And you can choose to use any color of choice. And your UHU gum. If you don't have UHU gum, you can choose to use any adhesive of choice. If you have your candle wax, you have your hot gum, you can use it as well. And maybe if you don't have light or you don't have UHU gum, you can use this and as in terms of improvising, okay? You light your candle just like this and the wax will dissolve. And let's get, okay, your needle and thread. Make sure whatever thing you're doing, you're using a matching color thread. If you're using black, your thread should be black. Don't go and use any other color different from the color of material you're working with. And your needle, of course, for sewing. All right, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, now, so let's get started. The next thing you'll be doing, if you check the edge of this crinoline, this is the edge of the crinoline, you discover there's a fishing line. This fishing line, this black thing you're seeing, make sure you take it off to enable your work look neat. Drag it, take it off, okay? Just drag it like this, pull it. So when you're done doing that, the next thing you'll be doing, sorry, I didn't remember to introduce iron in my video as part of the materials. You'll be needing a very hot iron for this work. So the next thing, after you've removed your fishing line from the crinoline, you will use a very hot iron, fold your crinoline into two parts like this, like this. If you don't want to do it that way, because that's how I did it here. If you don't want to fold it this way, bring it close. You can fold it like this in two equal parts like this. Then after folding it, you use your very hot iron. Make sure it's very hot. You stretch it, iron it. As you're ironing, you're dragging, you're stretching the crinoline. Are you seeing what I'm doing? When you stretch, it will now be very slim like this. It will be very slim like this for you to be able to move it from one direction to the other to get any kind of shape you want. So with the help of this, it will help the crinoline to slip or to flatten very well, just like this. This one now has been ironed. So this is what I want. You can bend it any direction you want. You can use it to make a loop. You can use it to make anything. You can use it to make a spiral like this, anything. Okay, so this one has been ironed. So the measurements for this crinoline, you'll be taking 5 inches, okay? Sorry, 5 yards of crinoline. That's what we'll be making use of this fascinator for this tutorial, okay? We'll be making use of 5 yards of crinoline. Please take note, 5 yards of crinoline. We are making use of the big size of the crinoline, not the small size. Okay, after getting your 5 yards of crinoline, you press it just as I showed you on the video. You use your pressing iron, you press it to get this shape, to get this size, okay? So after pressing it, the next measurement will be measuring is you'll be measuring each of the crinoline, the one you iron. You measure 14 inches times 4. Can you see it? 14 inches times 4. This is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You keep that one aside. You measure another one. Please just just be watching it carefully, you understand, because it's not a very difficult work. Then the next one will be measuring. You'll be measuring 11.3 inches. This is 11.3 inches. You measure it times 3 of it. We'll be making use of the 3 of 11.3 inches, okay? You keep that one aside. Then you come again, you measure another one. You measure 14 and half. 14 and half times 2. 14 and half, okay? 14 and half times 2. You also keep that one aside. Then after getting that measurement, you measure another one. 15 and half. 15 and half times 2 also. So the total number of loop we'll be making is, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The total number of loops we'll be making is 11 loops. Please take note of that. We'll be making 11 loops. That's the total number of loops we're making for this fascinator. All right. So when you've gotten all these measurements, the next thing you'll be doing, you'll be folding your crinoline. Please, before doing this, make sure you insert your thread in your needle. Make sure you insert your thread in your needle so that it won't be somehow stressful for you. So after achieving that, the next thing you'll be doing, you fold it like this. Now, this is called a loop shape. If you want a closed loop, this one is called the closed loop. if you want the loop to be open, this one is called an open loop. Okay, which other way you can still choose to work with this, either the closed loop or the open loop, any one you want. Okay, but for today's tutorial, we'll be making use of the two. We'll be making use of the closed loop and the open loop. All right.